But on to the other major breaking news of the day. So in response to Donald Trump's reciprocal tariffs on China, China instituted 34% tariffs back on us. This prompted Donald Trump to issue this epic Truth Social post, threatening to send China back into the dark ages. It reads, yesterday China issued retaliatory tariffs of 34%. On top of their already record-setting tariffs, non-monetary tariffs, illegal subsidization of companies, and massive long-term currency manipulation. Despite my warnings that any country that retaliates against the US by issuing additional tariffs above and beyond their already existing long-term tariff abuse of our nation will be immediately met with new and substantially higher tariffs, over and above those initially set. Therefore, if China does not withdraw its 34% increase above their already long-term trading abuses by tomorrow, the United States will oppose additional tariffs of China of 50%, effective April 9th. Additionally, all talks with China concerning their requested meetings with us will be terminated. Negotiations with other countries, which have also requested meetings, will begin taking place immediately. Thank you for your attention to this matter. Now, China is absolutely panicking because we instituted 34% tariffs on top of already existing 20% tariffs Donald Trump put on China. So let me explain to you from a math standpoint why this move could wreck China forever. China exports like $500 billion of goods to the United States every year, and we probably export to them 200 billion. So we're running at a substantial deficit. With 50% tariffs in place to China, that has the potential to cut its exports tremendously. And if Trump imposes additional 50% tariffs, that would make Chinese goods double the cost of what they used to be, essentially rendering them out of business in America. Now, they rely on America buying so much because it allows their massive factories to run at full maximum capacity. They can make as much stuff as possible and send it around the globe cheaply. But if their largest customer stops buying from them, they can't operate these factories at the scale that allows them to make things so cheaply anymore, which now makes their goods less attractive to all of their other trading partners across the globe. And a lot of these other countries like the European Union, South Korea, and Japan, they don't just buy Chinese goods for their own consumers, they buy them to manufacture goods that then they sell into the United States. So if the United States also stops buying less things from Japan and South Korea and Europe, now those businesses that buy Chinese goods aren't going to be buying as much from China, which means they have to lower production even more, fire more people, and can't produce as much. And because China is quite literally just a giant manufacturing hub, if no one's buying from China, their entire economy goes into the toilet overnight.